10 years ago, Puerto Rico was threatened. The threat was waste and overflowing landfills. Landfills were stacked high to no relief, reaching a tipping point. Back then, we saw the urgency when no one else saw it. At the time, Puerto Ricans had been compared with producing more waste per person than big cities like New York, Los Angeles, and Rio de Janeiro. We, Basura Cero, then a young but passionate organization, had foresight. We understood the more waste people create, the more it jeopardizes the health of the land and our people. We knew what we make on our island stays on our island. We shared this concern with a group of young and passionate social innovators, and a new movement started to take shape. Youth took it upon themselves to revert the harm and tend to the island's future. In this spirit, Guardians of Paradise was born.
Today, Guardians of Paradise is the largest alliance aimed at informing, connecting, and demanding actions to create sustainable life on the island. Little by little, year by year, we reclaimed our land. Guardians of Paradise was born under these key principles. The most radical thing you can do is protect. No one belongs here more than you. Paradise belongs to those willing to get our hands dirty. These key principles drove us to identify the audiences with whom our influence and reach were strongest. We then strategically designed a plan to amplify our reach, targeting schools. Why schools? We had access and experience in the sector, and the youth proved to be savvy and active in social media and other outlets. Our plan was for them to spread the message. Additionally, the environment schools provide helped us promote a mental state that is open to learning, absorbing information, and adopting new habits.
And here's how it happened. Teachers were guided by us through workshops. These workshops equipped them with the knowledge and tools they needed to impart to students. Teachers then incorporated these principles into their classroom lessons. They were continually updated through monthly newsletters, which provided them with additional tools and learnings that were relevant to the environmental positive actions identified by Basura Cero. Because of impactful and embodied educational experiences, students were able to incorporate the new learnings in their everyday lives in ways that made sense for them. Badges were incrementally awarded via email to students who had demonstrated an understanding with each of the 10 steps. It began in schools, but it grew. They started to share their experiences, what they believed was their paradise. Students were able to take their experience beyond the classroom through an online platform. Here they could connect to collaborate and share their learnings, discover and create sustainable do-it-yourself projects, and they could search for events to participate in. Puerto Ricans aspire to be a guardian, and this movement redefined how society interacts with the planet.
Yeah, this isn't real.
Yes!
It isn't hard to imagine how this could happen. Puerto Ricans are proud of their island, but they need a spark that could bring them together to form one voice and start a movement. We believe this spark would be ignited by these simple truths. We are the most recognized environmental organization on the island. We have a rooted relationship with our community, already being approached by people who want guidance on how to adopt environmentally healthy habits. We model the behavior we're trying to spread, and we have a network of volunteers who are committed and willing to achieve this goal with us.
We had identified these principles. Because of our limited resources, we needed to amplify our reach by tapping into relationships we had already established. We will do this even if the state and municipal governments do not back us up. With your help, we will catalyze the adoption of environmentally positive actions within Puerto Rico to reduce dependency on landfills. Change happens only when people believe that they can do it. We believe that Puerto Rico is capable of changing its current reality. We are the military of our forests, the captain of our seas, and we are the only aid to our island. Together, we will be the guardians of our own paradise.